36 years ago this week, I was in the fire academy for the California Department of Forestry in Southern California. That was a crazy year, 1981. That summer, we had an arson, light fires all around Southern California. After the fire academy, I was stationed at Station 25 in San Jacinto, California. We had fought fires all summer. It was late August going into September, actually towards the end of fire season, but the Santa Ana winds were blowing in Southern California. I was stationed in the Hemet and San Jacinto Valley, and an arson started lighting fires this day. I was in the station, Station 25, and we heard a dispatch come over the loudspeaker. And the dispatcher said, Station 25, 26, 27, fire. And then she started dispatching the engines, engine 6171, engine 6163, squad 25, engine 26, engine 26B, engine 27, engine 27A, battalion 6115, respond to the vegetation fire, Highway 79 in Gilman Springs Road. And we knew that was an area where vegetation hadn't burned off for years. And as we run out of the fire station, we can look over to that area about 15 miles from the station, and there was this huge head cloud of smoke already. And we run to the fire engine and we get in. I'm cabman that day. My captain is driving. I'm in the front of the fire engine. And as we get closer and closer to the fire, we see that it's just a huge fire. And if you're familiar with the fire service, normally we might pull up on a fire, and my captain would call Paris. That was the town. That was our dispatch headquarters. He might say, Paris, engine 6171 on scene. We have a vegetation fire of 30 to 40 acres. Roll a second alarm. And that just meant roll the next 3 or 4 available closest engines to come help us. But you guys, that's not what he said that day. As we got closer and closer to the fire, we could just see it was just huge. And we get on scene, and I'll never forget, he picks up the mic, and he says, Paris, engine 6171 on scene. We have 300 to 400 acres of rapidly burning vegetation. Then he paused and said, roll the world. Roll the world. And that wasn't like an official code. He just made it up. But the dispatcher knew what he meant. And all of a sudden you hear she starts dispatching the engines. Station 1, Station 5, Station 7, Station 10, fire. Station 12, Station 20, Station 22, fire. Station 23, Station 28, Station 29, fire. Station 33, Station 34, Station 36, fire. And then she started dispatching the engines. Engine 6180, engine 6184, engine 1, engine 1B, engine 5, engine 5B, engine 7, engine 10, engine 10B, engine 6162, engine 12, engine 12B, engine 22, engine 23, engine 28, engine 29, engine 29B, engine 33, engine 36, engine 38, battalion 6113, battalion 6112, battalion 6114, division 1, respond to the vegetation fire, Highway 79 in Gilman Springs Road. And we get on scene, we start fighting that fire. My buddy and I were up on the side of a hill just fighting a fire. And all of a sudden, after about a half hour, we look out and we can see strike team after strike team of fire engines approaching. And a strike team is 5 engines and a battalion chief, 5 engines and a battalion chief. And it was like the cavalry was coming to help us, like, dun, 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 dun. We're like, yeah. And like they get there and we fight that fire for hours. It was amazing. Roll the world. And yet, when you think about it, that's the call that went out from New York and the Pentagon on September 11th, 2001, when the terrorist attacked. Roll the world, we need help. It's the call that went out from Joplin, Missouri on May 22nd, 2011, when an EF5 tornado took out 1/3 of our town. Roll the world, we need help. And yet it's the call that God sends to his church each and every day. Roll the world. There are so many hurting people that need to hear the good news of the gospel. God is dispatching you. Do you hear him? There are people in your families that you'll be with this summer, and in ministries you'll be with this summer, and at a workplace you'll be with this summer. They need to hear the good news of the gospel. God is dispatching you. Do not forget your call. Roll the world. Do you hear him? He's calling your name. Consider your life worth nothing to you, if only you may finish the race and complete the task the Lord Jesus has given you, the task of testifying to the gospel of God's grace. God has dispatched all of us. You were in Fire Academy this week, and now this summer, go and roll the world. Put out the fires through the good news of the gospel.